Well, hey everyone, my name is Nathan Jones, and if you're new here, welcome. I like to talk about all things movies, specifically Blu-rays, and today I just want to cover something real quick, and I'm still in the middle of a lot of things right now. I'm still in the middle of the ABC Movie Challenge, by the way, link in the description if you don't know what that is, but I've been trying to watch movies and try to catch up on physical media releases and whatnot, so I have a few things in store for you, but the first thing I wanted to showcase, actually, is a little project that I've been trying to work together on a little bit of a wall space that I have, but it made me think about kind of just the posters that I have in my collection. So I know that around the summertime, I actually made a poster collection where I was showcasing all the posters that I had. And now I can just do a little quick update on that and show you kind of the new space. So let's start off just looking at the posters that I have in my movie room and in my home. So, before we jump into that, I would love to know kind of some of the posters that you have. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what's some of your favorite posters that you have in your collection. And I would love to hear what they are and hopefully not try to get more ideas for my wall space. So, anyway, let me know in the comment section down below. So, let's begin. All right. So, as you can see behind me, of course, there's a nice little glare there. We have the Before trilogy, which I know a lot of people know from my background, but I have the movie posters for Before Sunrise, of course, from 1995. I also have the Before Sunset right here, which is from 2004. And then I have Before Midnight right here, which has the glare, and that is from 2013. So I have those three posters in my collection kind of as the backdrop for this entire shelf. So as we move over here, of course, I have the Pan's Labyrinth poster that I have. Of course, there is the nice little light that's going to be in the way of a lot of things, but I'm going to try to get a good angle of that. So there's the Pan's Labyrinth poster, of course, and then there's In Bruges, which is one of my favorite films of all time, of course. Unfortunately, Brendan Gleeson is cut off down below because of this shelf, right? So this shelf has a lot of stuff on it. And in the corner, I have Cocaine Bear, of course, and then I also have RoboCop, which is one of the best 80s films of all time. So I definitely love that. That's from Arrow Video. And then over here, I have the Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. This is kind of just the Fellowship themselves. And I love this this poster. It's a very old poster I have, and I've had it for a very, very long time. So I got this one custom framed and whatnot. And so I cannot get it out of that ever again, probably. Anywho, now we're moving on to The Pirates of Blood River, which is a Hammer film that came with the Hammer set from Indicator. And there's a couple more of these, but that's a great film. That's a great adventure film, swashbuckling film. And as we move over here, there is a wall of other related things, a couple of other Hammer films. I'll start off with those. We have The Phantom of the Opera, of course, another Hammer film, which is actually probably my favorite version of that. Besides the Lon Chaney one, the original. Then we have The Revenge of Frankenstein, which is a really fun Hammer gothic horror as well. And as we move up here, we have some martial arts goodness with One Armed Boxer, which is a Eureka poster. That is a great poster right there. And then I have the Five Venoms, the Venom mob themselves, start of them. That's one of my favorite of the Shaw Brothers films. And then we have El Grande Silencio, which came with the Eureka set as well. And that is probably one of my favorite westerns of all time. And oh my gosh, I needed that poster, so it's there. As we move along outside here, of course, we have my boutique closet. And in that boutique closet is the Doug Jones, Pan's Labyrinth signed poster when I went to a Comic-Con and convention here in Springfield, Missouri. So it's signed by him, the Fawn, El Fano, which is, signed by him. But as you can see, if we get a little bit closer, it is actually the entire script, or at least parts of the script, all in Spanish. So I love that poster, and I had to get it from him. So as we move out of here, we have a new wall of things. So let's look at the new wall in general right there. As you can see, there are several things going on over there, but I love the aesthetics of it all. So of course we have the Mae West box set. That is from Indicator as well as Sword of the Sherwood Forest, which is a Hammer film, which came with that. Indicator has fantastic posters, as you can see, that we've talked about earlier. And then right here, I'm trying to get out of the glare, we have An American Werewolf in London. That is the Arrow right there. There's another glare. There's so many glares. Anyway, I'm going to be right there. American Werewolf in London. And then we have Wild Things, which is also a fantastic film. Really lovely neo-noir and crazy times. So then we have The Big Gun Down, which is just aesthetically really pleasing and a good Western too. And then, of course, we have my favorite horror film of all time, The Thing, of course. And I love, love, love that film. And one of my favorite comedies of all time, which is the Monty Python and the Holy Grail, of course. So there's those. And then as we move over here, I have a motion sensor light right here, which I actually put some posters here in the corner. So, of course, we've seen this Ghost Story poster in the center. I really love, love, love this film. It breaks my heart every time I watch it. And then we have The Thing poster. This is from the 4K set over in the UK. It is a great set, and I had to get a frame for that because it was a really awkward frame size. Then we have True Romance, which is a really great Arrow film that I got. And then we'll go over to the side here. And then we have Drive from 1997, which is fantastic 88 films release. And then Remember the Night, which is another Indicator release, which is a really great Barbara Stanwyck film. And then down here, actually, is the IMAX for The Hobbit. So we have Smeagol right here, right? We have Gandalf, we have Bilbo, and we have Thorin. So that right there is this hallway, which is just fantastic. And as we move around here, of course, we have some Universal horror monsters, right? The steelbooks. And then down here we have The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford, which is a really cool print. Unfortunately, it's not the best quality of writing. You can kind of see it's right there. And then we also down here have The Banshees of Inisherin, which is one of my latest acquisitions, but it's the best fucking picture, and it has all these really wonderful, accolades, plus some quotes from reviews, and just a couple of stills from the film. So I love this film, and I love Martin McDonagh, plus Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson every single time. Obviously, we talked about In Bruges. So this is the movie room, and we have one more spot to look. All right, so the other spot we have in here this is nothing new for some people, but we have a few other posters to look at. We have the Big Heat, which is a really fantastic noir. I got that actually in Memphis, Tennessee. There was a cool little shop on Beale Street that had that on it, and I loved it. Then we have Andrei Rublev right there from Criterion, and that is actually from the Criterion disc. There's actually writing on the back, but I wanted to put that in a frame because I love that film. And then we have The Big Sleep, which, if you can see behind me, I'm actually watching Eve right now, which is a great Indicator release. We have Bogart and Bacall in The Big Sleep, which is one of my favorite noirs of all time. So, of course, we have The Big Sleep and The Big Heat, two great noirs. And then we have The Princess Bride, one of the best films from 1987 of all time. And so, yeah. So as you can see, I have some changes to my my little area, but I love it, and I love the background here. I love the hallway, and there's just really fantastic things, little things that I'm trying to do to the collection. And I hope you enjoyed this little video. I know it was a little bit, all over the place, but I had a fun time crafting all this together. And honestly, I don't know if I have enough space. So. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Let me know some of your favorite posters that you have in your collection down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what some of your favorites are. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give it a like, comment, share, hit the notification bell, subscribe, and I will see you next time. I'm not jonesing around.